So 2016. We had a lot of good movies, but we also had a lot of crappy ones. So I'm here to talk about them. In this year, I'm doing something a little bit different. There are worse films out there that aren't on this list, but these are the movies that personally hurt me the most, and the movies that I was looking forward to so much, and they were just disappointing. So starting off this list isn't a movie that was terrible. It's just, it comes from a series that is so good, I just expected way more from it. Number 5, Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne was supposed to be an incredible film. Matt Damon and Paul Greengrass had said no to doing another Bourne film for years. And this was the movie that got them to do it? This isn't a terrible film, it's just really mediocre. Paul Greengrass wasn't at the top of his game, neither was Matt Damon, honestly. The story was really flat and uninteresting. This film should have been way better than it actually was. Number 4 was an animated film that I was actually really looking forward to because I thought it was going to be a hot streak for this animation studio, and this film had a great trailer. Number 4, The Secret Life of Pets. I found this movie really frustrating because it wasn't funny at all, and it had a great trailer that was hilarious. Especially a film that has an incredibly talented voice cast, I expected a lot more from this movie. It should have just been Toy Story but with pets, except you have these animals driving cars and doing all this crazy weird stuff. I really wasn't into it. Number 3 is a superhero movie that I was really looking forward to because it's part of a series that I'm a massive fan of. Number 3, X-Men Apocalypse. If you want to talk about movies that are bland, I think this is the best example of just a movie that is super okay. Casting Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse was a huge misstep. Not only that, but his character as a whole was extremely flat and uninteresting. Jennifer Lawrence really took hold of this movie, which was unfortunate because she wasn't even Mystique the majority of this film. Barring a few good scenes here and there, X-Men Apocalypse was a sequel that should have been a lot better than it actually was, considering what came before it with X-Men Days of Future Past and First Class. Taking my number 2 spot was a film that I've been looking forward to since I was a child. Number 2, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. This movie was so disappointing. It made me so sad at how bad this film was. And what was even more frustrating is they released an ultimate cut on Blu-ray that was a lot better. And it just left everyone scratching their heads as to why they wouldn't just release the better cut of this movie into theaters. But even the ultimate cut has a ton of problems with it. I'm judging the cut that was in theaters, and that was one of the dumbest, unfocused, lazily written, poorly done superhero films that I've ever seen. I was so disappointed because I care about these characters so much. Batman is my favorite superhero. I've grown up with these characters since I was a child, and I've been wanting to see this film since I was a kid, and they ruined it. So you guys can probably guess what my most disappointing film of 2016 was. This was a movie that I've been looking forward to ever since it was announced. I was excited when they casted who they casted. Let's just get to it. Number 1, Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad made me so angry when I left it. I was physically upset when I left this film. Jared Leto gives one of the worst performances in any superhero movie ever. This was also the worst edited film of this entire year. It has an extremely distracting and loud soundtrack. I even liked some of the people on the Suicide Squad. They could have made a pretty decent movie. I liked Deadshot. I liked Harley Quinn. I liked Amanda Waller. I liked freaking Jai Courtney, for all people. The reason I was so disappointed with Suicide Squad is because my favorite fictional character on any facet, any movies, comic books, whatever, is the Joker. I love the Joker a lot. And what they did to him in this film was so bad. Not only that, but this entire film didn't make a lick of sense. Enchantress was so stupid doing this thing the whole movie. I'm just so sick of Warner Brothers making crappy DC films. They need to stop. So what movies really pissed you off this year? What films were you looking forward to that were extremely disappointing to you? There were a lot of them this year. Guys, my New Year's resolution is to go see more bad movies because after looking at my reviews of this year, I haven't reviewed a lot of terrible films. So I'm gonna go out and try to see those terrible films that make me want to gouge my eyes out for you guys. Well, thank you guys for watching today. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, click on the link down below, subscribe to my channel, see more movie reviews and movie related things. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.